What's up guys, Jose here at ShreddedDad.com. In today's video I'm reviewing the GMWD leverage gym. Now if I was starting a garage gym from scratch, a leverage gym would definitely be in my top 5 pieces of equipment to own, just because I can do so many different exercises in one piece of equipment that's not going to take up a lot of room. Now if you don't know how these work, these are a hybrid of different machines. So you have a cable pulley system. There's a high pulley here where I can do lat pull downs, tricep push downs, other exercises. That's connected to a lever arm in the back. So that lever arm, I can load it up with weight plates. Whatever I'm pulling from here, it's going to be lifted in the back. I also have a low pulley here, so I can do exercises like seated cable rows. I can do cable curls, different exercises that you can do on a traditional cable machine. And again, that's connected to the back of the machine, to that lever arm. So that's the cable system portion of the machine. Now you have the lever arms. Now the lever arms are a little bit different than free weights because they're working on a fulcrum. So some of the weight is going to be taken off by that fulcrum, about 20% of the weight. So it's not the same as free weights, but I like that I don't have to focus on the stability portion of free weights. This allows me to lift real heavy without worrying about the instability created by free weights. So it works with lever arms. The lever arms can be used either in a stationary position like I have them right now. Right now it's set up for pull-ups, so I can hang from the arms and do some pull-ups, or I can use it in a position where I can move the arms, such as when doing shoulder presses or doing bench presses. So I have the ability to use them in different ways. I can also use them together as a unit, or I can use each arm independently. So if I have a weaker side I want to work on, then I can use them independently so that my weaker side is working just as hard as the strong side. Now, as far as stability goes, I haven't had any issues with wobbling of the leverage gym. And they have different posts here. They have a post going from the front to back, another one over here, a long one, and then those unite in the back over there. And then they have one in the center there that comes to the front, and it unites both sides as well. So very good stability. I haven't had any issues with wobbling. I like that they left a lot of space here in the front so I can slide a bench in. And right on the base too, they added some band pegs. So if you want to add some accommodating resistance to your presses, then you have the option for that. Now here's a look at the low pulley. And right below that, there's a foot plate for seated cable rows. Now that low pulley is connected to the back lever arm right here. That short red lever arm is connected also to the top pulley right here. And then the cable from that high pulley runs behind the frame to a second pulley right there, and then to the pulley right down there on the lever arm. Now the pulley system has a weight capacity of 280 pounds for both the high and the low pulley. Now, since I'm talking about the pulley system, it comes with accessories. It has 4 different accessories, and I keep them right here in the center of the frame. There's 4 different hooks there where I can store stuff. And starting over here, there's a triceps rope right on top right there. There's a lat pull down bar. Right below that one, I have a shorter straight bar, and then you have a set of ankle straps. And since I can do lat pull downs, they also include a lap holder. So these 2 pads right here will sit above my lap, and then it'll keep me from being pulled up by the high pulley when I'm doing lat pull downs. You can adjust that by pulling out that pin and then moving that arm straight or down. Sometimes I use that for Bulgarian split squats as well. Another accessory that I forgot to mention that's also included is the squat bar. The squat bar allows me to do exercises for the lower body. I can do squats, I can do lunges, different exercises. And the way this works is that there's a pin right here, and then another one on that end right there. And then they connect to the end of the handle into that hole right there, so I can connect that to the lever arms and use them for different lower body exercises. Now the padding itself is very comfortable. It's about 1 inch in thickness, so it feels very good on top of the shoulders. So here's a look at the handles. I'm going to go up closer. You can see the handles are rubberized. There's a normal grip and then neutral grip. Same on the other side, and right next to that you have the weight horn. So if you want to throw on weight plates on there, you can. And here's the other weight horn. So here are my pros and cons of the leverage gym. I'll start with the cons. Now, because lever arms are working on a fulcrum, they're going to reduce the weight that you lift by about 20%. So in order to track this correctly, you have to do a little bit more math. So for example, if I was to put a 45-pound plate on the lever arm, I can't really say I lifted 45 pounds. I have to reduce that by about 20%. So it takes a little bit more math to track correctly. Now also, the lever arms are in a fixed position. So when they're moving on a fulcrum. They're moving in a range of motion, so I might have to move my feet back and forth a little bit in order to position my body and hit those muscles that I want to hit in the right way, which is different than free weights. With free weights, I can just move my arms or legs, whatever exercise I'm doing, in whatever range of motion I want to in order to hit those muscles. Over here, I have to accommodate my body to the machine. Now let's go to the pros. Number one pro for me is that this thing can do so many different exercises in one piece of equipment. So as far as versatility goes, this thing can do a lot. You can do high pulley exercises. You can do low pulley exercises. You have so many different attachments that come with it, so you can have a variety of different exercises to attach or to do with the high and the low pulley. Now, as far as the lever arms go, I can use this in a stationary position like I have it right now for pull-ups. I can bring it down a little bit lower for dips. I can bring it down lower for Bulgarian split squats. I can do push-ups, reverse hyperextensions, 45-degree hyperextension, so many different exercises just using my own body weight. Now I can also throw weight plates on the lever arms in order to do exercises such as bench press. I can do shoulder presses. I can do back rows. So there's a ton of different exercises that I can do in one piece of equipment. So versatility is a huge, huge, huge pro for me. Also, this doesn't take up a lot of space. Most of the space is going to go vertically. So it's a space saver. If you have a small home gym, small garage, then this is a big plus. Also, with this, I don't have to worry about the stability that's required with free weights. So for me, I get more of a mind-muscle connection with this, especially when I do bench press. I can just focus on pushing without having to balance the barbell or dumbbell. So I can just put all my power into it. And if I fail, I don't have to worry about that either because I have the pins here. So that's another pro. If you work out alone, you're not gonna need a spotter because you have the pin here that's preventing the lever arms from falling down any further. That's my review on the GMWD leverage gym. I think it's a great piece of equipment just because I can get so much done in a small amount of space in one machine without taking up my whole garage or my home gym. If you're looking for a space-saving piece of equipment where you can do a bunch of different exercises, then I would definitely recommend something like this. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link below this video. That link is shreddeddad.com/leverage gym. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest uploads. For more garage gym equipment reviews and discounts, make sure you visit my website, shreddeddad.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.